And we're live, I think.
All right.
Hello.
Hello. Hello and welcome to From Here to Paternity's Fourplay show. I am Scott, the man who watches birds and polishes turds. I'll pass it on to Damien.
I am D, the man with the plans. This is Eric.
Hi, I'm Eric. I'm on the Unapologetic Geek, and I'll pass it off to Joe.
Hello. I am Joe. How's it going?
All right.
Josephus.
Yes. Josepher. As some people at work have referred to me as.
Josepher.
Yes.
Like Lucifer.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Mail yours.
Hey, Baked Bean. I want to say hi to Baked Bean being in the chat.
I'll get you an email soon enough. You know me, I take forever to reply. But I haven't forgotten about you, Bean.
So we're going to be, with our recording, after we're done with this, we're going to be talking about just continuing our dystopian future. And then the end of August, we're supposed to be recording with Thrash. So that'll be fun to have. It's high time that we've recorded with Thrash. So that'll be Thrash Pondo Ponds. And then
The man, the legend.
right? The man, the myth.
My mic isn't picking that up, is it? Because there's a really loud, blustery thunderstorm outside at the moment.
I wish
No,
there was
I
one
don't
here
hear
right
anything.
Okay, cool. But if the power flickers,
yeah,
you'll
we-
know why. I've got my phone plugged in, so it'll just go to data if it has to.
Okay.
So that's what we'll be. So we'll be recording a little bit. When we're done with this, continuing our dystopian future movie list and things like that. I know, right?
Spit it out, Scott.
I'm getting
It's all
over
like
a
pollution,
cold.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
I know, right?
It's the Canada being on fire, you know, that's the thing.
Well, speaking of such, what was it? Apparently, we're looking at the Day After Tomorrow script, because they just came out with a study that within our lifetime, the ocean current should collapse if we don't do anything urgently. So that's fun. That was
Nice.
that was supposed to happen next century, but we've been doing even better.
So
Speedrun
Europe's
the
going to
apocalypse,
freeze
man.
in the
Let's do
winter
it.
and boil in the summertime. Lovely.
Yeah.
And the whole East Coast and Canada could possibly freeze in the winter. Lovely. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
like not even just in the winter, man. Like it'll it'll be hard because the currents won't circulate anything anymore.
Yeah, no more water up to Greenland.
Right.
anymore. Yeah.
So it'll just freeze, and then like the equator and the South America, like southern aspect of the United States and everything will just boil. The sea levels will rise, and we'll just all be like SOL living in a true dystopia. So that'll happen in our lifetime if we don't urgently
Lovely.
do something now. Yeah. So
Yay.
Joy.
like people don't
The-
realize
the
like
world we're
scientists are
leaving for our
conservative.
children. Yeah.
Like scientists are conservative, not in the sense, not politically, but when they write these reports about like when things are supposed to happen, they put it as the furthest out, because like if they're saying like the earliest, then that's too liberal in their statements and stuff like that. But yeah. So what all of their expectations are actually happening faster than what they originally reported, because everything they reported was much more conservative, and we are outpacing what they were expecting. They were like, human beings are going to be logical, and they're going to actually do something about this. Yeah.
No. We don't do anything until it hurts.
Mhm.
The red hot poker's got to be shoved up your ass before you're going to move. That's just
That's
the way
right.
that is.
Sounds like
You
good
missed
time.
us all saying hi to him.
Hi.
Oh,
We
How's
all
it
said hi to you
going?
once already, but hi again. So yeah, I read a whole bunch of climate scientist papers like a long time ago. It's like back at the beginning of the Obama administration kind of thing. And
Mhm.
yeah, pretty much like all of the conservative estimates of when things were going to happen
Mhm.
were like, at the end of the century, and they're already
Right.
starting to happen. We're starting to see some of that starting to happen much, much sooner. And the very liberal estimates are the ones that are coming true. And they were like, at the time, they were like, "Oh, that's outlandish. That's climate alarmism, blah blah blah." Yeah, but it's happening now. That's what's going on right now. Those
Well,
predictions are the ones that are starting to actually come true. So
the most liberal would be
Mm.
like, as far as like the current like collapse
Mhm.
is 2025 up to 2095, right?
Mhm.
So I wouldn't say like the most liberal, like I don't think we have 2 more years till like current collapse.
I'm talking about
Yeah,
things from
but, like,
15
it's-
years ago. So,
right, but it's much
yeah.
but it's happening much sooner than much sooner
Yeah,
than
the
we
current
expected,
liberal
so.
estimates are much more alarmist than the ones that I read 15 years ago. And I mean, I read like a dozen papers on it because I was trying to make up my final decision on whether I believed in anthropomorphic climate change or not. And after reading the pro and con papers, I was like, yeah, it's fucking happening. So,
Yeah.
It's just, not much arguing with it. So, especially now. So,
Well, that means there's
Yeah.
only one thing we can do, and that's drink.
drink.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, I haven't grabbed my bottle yet because
Yeah.
I had a late night last night. And
Yeah.
My
And
advice to you is to start drinking heavily.
yeah, and then, yeah, there you go. That's a good idea. And I'm still recovering, as in still drinking coffee at 4:00 in the afternoon.
You should never stop.
So I'm gonna
drinking
roll
coffee.
right into drinking some probably some Weller. I'll have to see what I want to grab off the shelf there. So
Yeah, I was gonna grab my drinks after we're done with the YouTube, because again, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, we can save it
YouTube's
for
policy.
the actual.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, by the end of it, by the end of this recording.
Mhm.
Oh, look
Let
for
me-
that podcast.
hold on,
'cause
I'm
we're
gonna grab
get
something
loony.
just to play show and tell.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Like, I know, like, I think, like, as long as you're not cussing within the first, like,
It's like 5
minute.
minutes.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first
Yeah, it's
5
the
minutes,
first minute.
like,
It's the first one. Yeah, it depends on the length of the video. If the video is over like 30 minutes long, then it's the first like 5 or 6 minutes, and if
So-
it's a short video,
Yeah.
then it's only 1 minute. That kind of stuff.
yeah. So, like, I figured, like, but we've been pretty good about, like, pushing that. And so, who knows, like, if we got, like, oh, yeah, let's like the stream too, by the way.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But, like, oh, and share. Yeah, let's share. Okay. But yeah, no, like the whole, if showing, drinking while you're YouTubing, my concern was that it would lead to us, like, any possible monetization would be gone entirely. And so,
So I'm not gonna drink it yet, but just showing off. I just
Yeah.
got this in.
Ooh.
Turn that the
Oh,
right way.
some Weller.
nice.
I have opened it, and tried it. It's actually really good. This is a it's
Ooh.
57% alcohol, 114 proof, and it's actually
read
quite
that
smooth
wrong.
for its proof. And then this is my all-time favorite, which is the Weller 12 year. Which, as you see, I've already had quite a bit of that one previously. They're both hard to find and quite expensive on the secondary market, but if you can get them at actual retail price, very, very good price for what you get. And it's excellent whiskey. So it's wheated bourbon. So very, very smooth.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
But-
That's excellent to hear.
Yeah, I have a Buffalo Trace because I live right next to Kentucky. I've been able
Ah.
to go on a couple of different bourbon tours in Kentucky.
Nice.
And the very first one I went to was for Buffalo Trace, so it kind of has a special place in my heart. And it's really, really smooth, straight bourbon. It's
Mhm.
great. I'm no
you-
connoisseur or anything,
Yeah.
but I love it. So
If you ever see Weller on a shelf anywhere, buy it. And,
Alright.
the 12, especially the 12 year is to me the smoothest. The antique's really nice too. This blue label one, the full proof one, that's the first time trying it, and it's a little, it's got a little more kick to it. So- it's definitely firewater, but it's very smooth for its proof. I'll give it that. So
nice. I'm not even sure what proof this is, to be honest. Okay, 90 proof, yeah.
So-
Let's open the door.
Oh, one thing also. So Monday is my first day coaching my oldest daughter's soccer team. So that'll be fun.
Fun.
Yeah,
Good luck, my friend.
I know. Already, like I sent an email out to all the parents and stuff like that and stuff saying, and one of the paragraphs is like, being rude and disrespectful to the refs will not be tolerated.
Yeah.
Like, I myself will kick you off I didn't say this to them, but I was like, I myself will kick you off of the sideline. So
Nice. Naked on the couch.
Okay.
Nice.
coach home.
Coach home. Oh,
Yeah.
naked on the. Okay.
He's English, man. That's what they
On
do.
the couch.
Oh man, Baked Bean,
Yeah.
brother, you are speaking my language with that one. Like,
Being butt naked on a couch?
no, just getting so drunk that you do something that you absolutely don't remember and immediately regret. And so,
Well, you regret later when people tell you about it.
right.
I've only forgotten
I did
shit
what?
once.
I
But
did
I've done
what to
plenty
who?
of stupid things, especially in college. Jesus Christ.
Holy moly.
I remember being so drunk, like, I kind of remember I don't remember what story I was telling, but I remember telling like this joke story or whatever.
Wasn't the clown joke, was it?
It might have been.
And 45 minutes later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I think that was the night I got drunk on cherry Irish wine.
Mhm.
Like, which was like this like below bottom shelf like alcohol. Like,
They dug a hole under the shelf and hid it in it.
yeah. And you're like,
oh, I found it. Look.
how much is this 6-gallon bottle of wine? $3? That sounds wonderful. Let's do that. And so,
Why is it green?
Yeah, I know. Isn't it supposed to be cherry? Like, that's a weird color for cherry.
It's almost fluorescent. It tastes sweet. I don't know. What's
And
Weren't we all?
yeah, right. Bean, you're speaking my language, sir. And I'm sitting there and I'm telling this story and everything like that. And I was like, oh crap, I'm gonna be sick. And so I was like, give me a second. And I walk out straight to their little like back door where it has like this little like cement steps down with this wrought iron like railing. And I remember leaning over the railing and just purging, wipe, walking back in and going and telling a story. And I kind of remember that. And everyone like was like, oh, no, it was amazing. Like you could tell you were like purging your soul. And then you come right back in and you didn't miss a beat. You jumped right into the joke and the story. It was fantastic.
puke and rally, Scott? That's the way to do it. Let's keep on going. All right, let's go.
Feel like I was the same.
Yeah, we all knew the guy at the party who would be throwing up and then immediately grabbing another drink to
Yep,
wash it back
yep.
down. Oh, yeah, of
Yep.
course.
Yep.
Yes.
You gotta get that
Sometimes we were
taste out
that
of your
guy.
mouth, you know. Oh, yes. And then there was the bathroom incident at my old apartment.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Thank you for cleaning the bathroom yet again. I will.
Spotless, man. Hey, Mr. Clean that one.
Oh,
I
man.
don't think I had started shaving my head, or else that would have been like an even better moment. Like
Mhm.
shaved head. I had like the little the goatee and everything.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
That's right. Sparkled it. Yeah, there's one
Yeah.
time I remember I went out with when I worked for Target, and we went bowling as a group. And I was like,
Joe was blacked out.
Oh no.
He hasn't even started drinking
I'm
yet.
still here. Have no fear. I am still here. I'm trying
The
something
void
real
is
quick.
speaking to me. So
Right, I know. He is
Look,
I
finally
stared into the
become.
void and it spoke to me.
Yes, look deeply into the void.
Mhm.
He has finally revealed his true form, the black void of darkness that he
Brother Joe.
is. To suck us in. No, like so as at this we went bowling and we were getting alcohol, buying beers and stuff like that. And I was like, I'm getting like lit because I'll just call my brother to come pick me up and drive me to my apartment, right? And so I I'm drinking pint after pint, like having a blast. Like you're like I'm drunk and I'm like just slinging it, not even paying attention because I'm like, of course I'm just talking, right? And so it's like I swing and I'm not even paying attention because I'm more focused on the conversation, and I was just like chatting and everything. And like one of the times it was like a strike, and everyone's like, "That was awesome!" And I was like, "I don't know what I'm doing." I'm just like I was just so drunk, and I remember getting my brother driving me back to my apartment and being on the couch and like feeling like absolute dirt. And I was like, I gotta throw up. I gotta throw up. And he's like, why? You know, my brother was like, is like a straight edge person, right?
Mhm.
He was like, why do this to yourself? And I was like, it's wonderful, but I feel like death. So I need to like purge. And I'm going into the bathroom and he just hears me like doing these like dry heaves, trying to get myself to throw up. And I know, you're like, he was like, what are you doing to? And nothing would work. Nothing. Like I'm just like, oh, okay, I got to get some food. So I finally, we had gotten from Winn-Dixie this. I think it was Winn-Dixie or Winn-Dixie or Walmart, or like it had to have been Winn-Dixie. And so it was this like giant can of like ravioli that only cost $1. And I'm like downing it. I was like, this is going to make me sick. Exactly. I was like, I'm going to down this just because
sober.
oh, I know. Right. So I was like, I'm down in this. I'm just going, I got it purged. Like, cause I just feel horrible.
Mhm.
So I'm like going to town and I'm going to town.
You know
And
what
I get
else,
in there.
You know what else will work for that?
What?
A shot of Jaeger.
Hey,
If you're already drunk, take a shot
I
of the
like
black
Jaeger.
stuff.
that'll-
Oh, I like
that'll
Jaeger
do it.
too. But if you're already like, world
Three
is kind
sheets?
of, the
Yeah,
world is kind of
yeah.
sloshing side to side, take a shot of Jaeger. It'll clean you right out right away. It's like,
No,
So
no. I hate it.
yeah. I'm not a licorice fan. So
No.
that's why it works.
yeah. So
It'll put hair on your chest at the
Just
same time.
smelling
Yeah, I know,
it
right?
will probably make me purge.
I used to drink
true.
that shit on stage when I was in the band, you know?
yeah.
I used to love the stuff until the time that I drank so much of it I puked. And it came out green, and I was like, that's not
normal.
good. that's not good at all.
Yeah, any alcohol you drink to such a
Mhm.
point that it makes you throw up, like for
Mhm.
that alcohol is then permanently tainted.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The classic example is tequila.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes. For me, it used to be rum because when I was a younger teenager, me and some friends decided that we're going to just drink the bottle of Bacardi that was in my parents' liquor cabinet one weekend while they were not there. And, yeah, I believe I got alcohol poisoning from that because I had no ability to hold my liquor at that age. And
Right.
oh, the cleanup in my bedroom was fun. The stain remained there until we moved. So, no carpet cleaning chemical I could find would work on that stain.
I just like that phrase. The stain remained until we moved.
It's probably still there to this day.
Yeah. There was
But yeah.
no getting rid of it.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
like all those blood stains in my first apartment.
and
Hmm.
a fun Jaeger story. I was at the Z and playing pool. I was up there by myself. I was waiting on some friends that never showed. And I was playing pool and trying to hold the table for them to get there, And this guy comes up he's a real nice guy, smiling, yada yada yada. And he's like, hey, you want to play some games? It's like, look, I'm just trying to hold the table, waiting for my friends to get here. I was like, he's like, okay, that's fine. Loser buys shots. And I was like, okay. So I beat him, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna go get some shots. And he goes to the bar. He comes back with 2 shots of Jaeger. So I was like, fuck. I was already like probably 3, or 2, at least 2, Long Island iced teas in, and you know how good the Long Island iced teas at the zoo used to be, at least, but might still be. So we play another game. He loses. He goes and gets 2 more shots of Jaeger. Play another game. He loses. He goes and gets 2 more shots of Jaeger. So, we play another game, and about halfway through the game, the whole world went. And he lost again. Surprisingly, considering the whole, table was tilted to me at this point, and goes and gets 2 more shots and brings them back, and I take that 4th shot, and it's like the second it hits my stomach, it was like, warning, T-minus 10 seconds and counting kind of thing, and it's like, oh crap. So I was just like, table's yours, bud. Took off to the friggin' parking lot and puked next to my car.
At least there wasn't a shot of Rumpelmans.
Oh,
Straight shot.
Oh.
Mm.
I'm getting nauseous just thinking about that.
That happened to me once.
Rumpelman.
I have no problem with any of these things.
I was like, you want a shot? I was like, yeah, I'd like a shot of rum, please.
Well, and this
and
was
Rumpelman. It was like,
yeah.
No.
This is back when I liked Jaeger, though, is the thing. So it's like, but taking 4 shots back to back in like, I don't know, 40-minute time period. Because I was beating them quick. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. No, like
Scott, you didn't finish your story, did you?
No. So anyway,
over.
That's all right.
Sorry.
No, I was like, what? I was talking a lot.
Wanted to bring him back in,
No, I appreciate that. No, I was like, you know what? I have been talking a bunch. I need to let y'all tell your stories. So I was fine with it. But no, like, so I'm going to town on that ravioli, like that super generic, like beyond generic, ravioli. And I go into the bathroom, and finally I'm able to just purge it all out. And I go, and all of a sudden, like when I'm done, I open up the door to my brother and I go, "It's black! What the hell came out? It's freaking black!" He was like, "Dude, why do you do this to yourself?" And I'm like, "Because it's fun. It's so fun."
It's wonderful right up until it's not.
Right.
And
I swear it's a good time.
You gotta learn to ride that line.
Yeah, exactly.
Pace yourself.
You gotta find where that line is and just stay right there. And that's where snacks come in handy, because you start to go over that line, you can kind of bring it back with a few snacks. Yeah. So, yep.
I like to keep bread on hand.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, the bread and the carbs, man. Those crackers, the bread, absorb some of that alcohol a little bit. Yeah.
Maybe throw some peanuts down there, whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Pork rinds.
Oh, that's the good stuff. Yeah.
Throw some crispy fat down there.
See, that's the part you got to be careful with, is because the fat can just it can make it a not so pleasant ride, right? Yeah. Too much of the fat can make it hard on your stomach. So
yeah, that's true, especially if you have gallbladder issues. But
yeah. No, the thing that's nice is when you've got with the carbs, your body. Pork scratchings here. Nice.
Oh, okay. The real stuff has hairs.
That's a frightening sentence.
They don't even shave the pig before they skin it. They just fucking throw it in the grease.
Oh, I don't know what this was too, but this is a great, Santa judging you for your choice.
Oh, that's Joe's image.
Oh. Oh, that's such a great line. Oh, Baked Bean, that was brilliant.
You're being judged.
Yes.
It's Krampus.
No.
Yeah.
So baked bean,
Coming
actually,
to throw
I
your
had
children in a bag.
baked bean. I had a wonderful experience in London with alcohol. So I go to London as part of like my training to see how y'all do like healthcare versus us, right? And I got to go on a mental health unit and how they kind of like break it down into communities, right? And again, like I keep up with like I'll listen to the LBC and try to keep up with what's going on in England, and their system and everything that's going on over there. But while I was out,
Got Sublime
Me-
stuck in my head. You said LBC, so.
that's a what?
He's
Oh,
got
yeah, you're
Sublime
right.
Stuck in his head.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, what was that? One of our friends posted about like his coworkers teaching him what Sancho meant, and it's like I didn't know this, and everyone's like Sublime. Didn't Sublime teach us all what it meant? It's like, oh yeah, but So, anyways, me and this guy, like I'm in my 20s at the time, and this other dude that's in his 40s, like we go to this bar that's near us, right? And we're by, I think it was like the G line.
Was it somewhere near the G spot?
No,
No, he was doing lines of G.
Oh,
No,
I didn't even know you could do that.
What was it? Oh shoot! It begins with a P. It's over in the theater district, like Great Stop or whatever. And so, yeah, leading Britain's conversation. Yeah. So we were over there, and there's this bar, and so we go into this bar, and again, we're from the US, right, where the legal drinking age is 21. So we go to this bar and we're getting some drinks and stuff like that, and the big thing over there, they're like, is Red Bull and vodka, whereas over in the US it was like Red Bull and Jaeger. And so like we're like drinking,
I like
and we're
Jaeger
seeing,
and I like Red Bull, but no.
yeah.
Red
No.
Bull and vodka is not bad.
No,
and
it's-
will
that's-
keep your ass up for a long
Yeah,
time.
you will be hyper and drunk for a very long time.
Yes.
And
It's
so
never
like
made sense.
so we're sitting there, we're looking around, and we're like, wait, how old are the people here? And we turn to the bartender and we're like, are these high schoolers? And they're like, yeah, this is like a high school bar. And I was like,
Oh yeah.
what? And we were just like, okay, where's the nearest adult bar? But like, it was so far away. We're like, we're too drunk to walk that far. So we were like, well, we're just going to hang out with these high school kids and just drink ourselves silly. And we're just like stumbling back, and like I had a great time or whatever. But it was like, we were like the weirdos at the high school bar, had no idea. And we're like, we're from the other side of the pond. That's why we're here. Cause we had no idea.
We
that
all
had
know
this.
what you guys were doing there.
Rush Limbaugh gave us all that Oxy and Viagra. We had to put it to good use.
Oh. High school bar. So do the kids go to the bar? Are they allowed to drink at that age? Or
Yeah. I think it was like
Yeah.
legal drinking age is like 16 or something like that.
I thought it was like 18 in the
Baked bean, is that
Maybe I'm
correct?
wrong.
Some countries, if you can reach the bar, it's
Yeah.
yours. You have money and you can the bar.
Yeah. That's legal drinking age.
Baked
No matter
bean
what was, but I started drinking really early. Like the first time I got drunk, I think I'm pretty sure I've told this story. I was 5, actually.
Yes, it was the
So was I, but or 4.
was it the daiquiri or something?
It was the pina coladas. Yeah.
Pina colada.
Oh no!
So-
It was 18. It was 18. Okay. So I wasn't too older, but like they were still like a bunch of high school kids, or at least they looked like high school kids. And so she was like, "Yeah, it's a high school bar. Drinking age is 18
in
yeah,
like
yeah.
Louisiana or something? Or isn't there like some state where it's 18? I think it is Louisiana, because in New Orleans, I remember going there when I was like 18
Yeah,
or
I think it
19,
is.
so I could drink legally.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's one of the issues about like no legal drinking age in is 21. I don't know.
Probably
it's just that
changed because
some-
I
Yeah, they
remember.
probably changed it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember
they
being
probably
there
did.
with my
yeah.
cousin. My cousin got carded. I didn't. He was like
Good point.
9 years older than me.
There are some places out in the sticks where you could probably
Oh,
get
yeah.
served if you were 12, like
Yeah.
Paisley,
Yeah.
Florida, places like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so right now 18, it's Maryland, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, and Washington D.C.
Oh, okay.
for
Once-
beer and wine, but you have to be 21 for liquor.
For
up
liquor,
in
yeah,
up
yeah,
in
I think that's
Canada
always been the case.
once when I my dad took me, well, we went there to go get something to eat, but my dad took me to a bar that he frequented after my parents were divorced, of course. I think I was like 11 or 12, and we sat at the bar, and the bartender was like, "You want a beer?" My dad was like, "If you want one, you can have one." And I was like,
Nice.
"I'll have a Labatt's, please." So
Oh man,
they
the
gave me a
nights of
fucking Labatt's. I drank it. It was good.
the nights of you and me having Labatt's at your house, dude. Oh, like you're like, this is Canada, and I'm like, go
Yeah.
Canada, let's drink it.
Let's drink some Canada.
It doesn't taste the same here, though. Like, I've had Labatt's
it
in
doesn't.
Canada, and I've had it here,
Yeah.
and it's completely different taste. Like,
It,
well,
it
not completely
tastes,
different, but it's different. Yeah.
It tastes
like
old
Yingling.
would be the best way to put it.
Yeah,
It tastes
not
like
fresh.
it's been sitting around too long. So, it
'Cause I
also
remember
has a slightly different. It's not as
Canada.
flavorful. It's more Budweiser esque, if you will. You know, it doesn't have as much flavor here in the States, but I still drink it because it does still have that Labatt flavor. Just it's toned down. You know, and like I said, it tastes a little old too, but it's still not bad. I prefer Moosehead, but sometimes Moosehead tastes
Moosehead.
like it's been sitting on the shelf for like 6 months too long, kind of thing. And you open it up and you take a sip and you're like, I don't want to drink this. And other times you get Moosehead down here and it's like the greatest fucking beer I've ever had, but you know, it just depends. So
I used to drink a lot of Moosehead. Like when I was fresh out of college, my roommate and I would always buy Moosehead because it was one of the cheaper ones that wasn't terrible. So yeah.
But
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say Moosehead's hit or miss, just like Labatt's can be down here. So
Back then, I didn't really care.
yeah, as long as it wasn't Natty Light or friggin' Bush Light or
God,
one
no,
of those, you
fuck
know,
that.
Coors
No.
Water.
Oh, we had this dude
Coors.
who was like, now like, I don't. That's the one that was getting me. That's the one. That was the one. Like, but in a happy way. Like he has this like little like, I'm judging you, but I'm happy about it. And so
He looks almost pleased with you judging, you know? It's like, I see the bad things you're
Yes.
doing, and I
Yeah.
like
and
them.
I'm happy.
Yes.
Yes. I like that photo though,
Continue-
Joe.
Yeah,
That's-
that's
that- you need
Continue
to
down
keep
the
that.
path.
Mhm.
Joe, save that photo, man. That needs to that we need to use that more often. That needs to
Mm-hmm.
be a shirt.
Okay.
There's so many different things that we could put on that.
Mm.
I see you, and I like
We'll
it.
make a FHTP coloring book and send it.
Yeah, there you
Hey,
go.
hey, Scott, if you make tributes, just don't let me know.
Oh, okay.
If we are going to make a coloring book, it's got to have things like the CN Tower. It's got to have an alligator.
Yep.
You know, yeah.
For sure. Pool noodles and, you
Pool
know,
noodles, of course.
well
That's
as-
great.
as well as turds to be polished and birds to be
Right,
watched.
naturally,
you know?
naturally.
Yeah. Throw a house plant or two in there just for shits and giggles.
Right. No, so Bean, what's your before we wrap up so that we can do our recording, but Bean, what is your favorite drink? I want to know, like, we're going to be talking about that in the recording, but I want to know, like, what is your favorite? Well, like, if you were to go get some drinking on, what is your drink of choice?
He just said, "My oldest has made my day."
By asking when Halloween was made, which is pretty cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was what, released in '78?
It was 78.
Was it
yeah,
filmed?
I
Was
think.
it filmed in '70? Yeah. When in
I think it took
70?
a while to get the distribution squared away. I think they filmed it in like 76 or 77.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. I'll find out this October. Well, assuming my patrons vote for it, I was going to do a video.
Ah,
Ooh, I'll make sure.
very nice, very nice.
Oh, thank you.
So he's saying vodka and Lucozade. I have no idea what that is.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Lucozade?
Lucozade.
What do you type?
I don't know.
Is it something mixed
It's a
with
soft drink.
Gatorade?
Lucozade.
Oh, it is. It's an energy Luco energy.
Energy drink, sports drinks.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I guess they make a couple of different things.
He likes
Oh, I
They
wonder
said,
if
what
that's
is
like
the
a.
U.S. equivalent is Gatorade?
Yeah, he just said it's a
Ah, okay.
fizzy Gatorade.
Ooh, so he's having Gator bombs. Okay.
There you go.
Gatorade
Nice.
alcohol. Not
Yeah.
a good mix, man. You've
No.
fucked up fast.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I was
That's the
gonna
whole
say
point. That's why they're called Gator bombs.
I was gonna say like that sounds like it's a Gatorade, and hey, 3 of us are Gators that where Gatorade was made. So
True.
Yeah.
I was drinking around the world at Epcot, which
2
is
of us are fucking Gators. So
where like we stop at every country within the world showcase at Epcot, and you take a drink from each country. And we decided we were going to take a break in America because it's right in the middle. And we decided we were going to take a break by drinking Gatorade so we could hydrate. That was our thinking.
Mhm.
That's not how it panned out at all. I think I wound up throwing up into the the big lake in the middle.
Fish
Don't
food.
do that.
You didn't black out though, right?
No, I didn't black out. No. The only time I've ever blacked out was just a few years ago when I turned 40. And that scared me. I was like, I've never blacked out before. How the hell did that happen?
So we
your
were
wife
at,
loved every minute of it.
we were at Epcot like all day walking around in the around the world part there, and I wanted a beer so bad. You ever just want a beer so bad? You know what I'm saying? You're just like, I need a beer. I need beer right now. I don't want liquor. I don't want wine. I want a beer. I need to be refreshed, kind of thing, So I hightailed it for Canada and went and got me a beer.
I have questions baked.
Yeah, what is this? These are words that you've thrown together. What do they mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I know the '70s and men with I got questions.
Anyway,
Ugh.
yeah, we should probably wrap it up so we can do
Yeah.
our actual podcast. But again, in case you missed it, Baked Bean, I will email you later. I just, me, it takes me forever.
No, you have
And
nothing bad.
Bectual?
Whatever that means.
Nothing bectual.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha. Nice.
I saw the B in sexual. Immediately, I read bisexual.
I do know that if
But-
you eat bananas while you're getting drunk, it definitely helps, and it cuts back on the hangover afterwards.
Mm.
Something about the potassium. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just magic, placebo, but from my experience, it works.
Yeah. You should do an experiment for data.
My experimenting with alcohol days are long behind me.
Now you know what you're doing.
Exactly.
No more experimenting. He's got it down
Yeah.
to science.
I no longer practice
Science!
drinking. It just
so I am experimenting today because I just got delivered my blood and sand. So we'll be trying that today.
you're who?
It's
Blood
called
and
it's a
sand?
drink. It's called a blood and sand. because I've got this cherry liqueur, and it's cherry liqueur, vermouth, Scotch whiskey, and a little bit of orange juice.
Sweet
So-
vermouth or dry vermouth? You know.
I don't know which
Okay.
one my wife picked up, so
Okay.
I have no idea. I'll let you know whenever I drink it. So, and you'll find out in the podcast. So keep an ear out for the podcast, and we'll go from there. All right, y'all. So until 2 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just a.
Peace out.
All right. End.
All right, bye, y'all.
Goodbye.
Any minute
Maybe.
now.
Maybe.
Watch my internet go like, no, we're not allowed to end.
Yeah,
We're
doing the opposite of a crash.
It's like, I'm using all the bandwidth just to continue streaming. We're not going to let you hit the button.